Okay, hello. I think I'm live right now. Something weird that is happening for some reason is that my computer isn't charging when it's plugged into my monitor, even though it usually does. So I will try to see if I can fix that. But I don't know, because all of my ports are kind of occupied is the real problem. I guess I could try to plug my controller into Bluetooth instead of having it connected, which is the easier version, but I mean, if it's not charging, then that's the problem. So I'll just try to connect my Xbox controller wireless. Oops. I think it's dead. Never mind. Okay, well, we're just gonna play until my computer starts screaming at me that it needs to be charged, I guess. Okay. Well, that's fun. Alright. Well, let's see if this actually works properly then. Oh my. Okay, let's see. I think the last time... Oh, we have to go get that fashionable pouch from outside. I remember. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. And that should be in that direction. Okay. Alright, it's not too far away. God, Takubi's face when he's a little baby is so cute. Let's go this way. There's a fork in the road. Go left. That all.
I'll take this with me.
Ah, I see. Alright, should be that bad.
Here we go.
Alright, let's do a little stash.
Take that! We better get moving.
Actually, I should maybe try using later.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got
That works.
it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me.
See,
I'm ready whenever.
Try to see if
Allow
I
me
can
to
do
trim
this.
down their numbers. We better get moving. Here we go. All well and
Okay,
good.
that works. And then
Say when.
I get. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can do another one because
Let's do this.
yes.
There.
Then I get
Got
another
it.
one.
I've
Yes.
got this.
That's convenient.
Take this.
Nice. No. Don't hurt him.
Here we go. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Take that.
Right, it's just.
I'm ready whenever.
simple.
I guess it's my turn. Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Easy.
I'll take this with me.
Swimsuit poster, huh? Huh. You found a toy store in some ruins. There's still some products. Let's dismantle a miniature robot. What do you mean Ato took 5 damage? It punched him in the face and he took 5 damage? Bro took less damage from the goddamn invader. How fucking strong was that robot? Dude, look like a 1 damage from the invader. Takes 5 damage from a goddamn mini robot that accidentally punched him in the face.
I'll take this with me.
Let's get a large. I swear to God, Ato. Oh God, you fell on your ass. You took 3 damage. Ato, please, you're literally at 1 health. How the hell is that possible? Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Okay, well, at least Ato didn't die. I can't believe he took like most of his health from just random events. Alright, let's craft. Crafting complete.
Haha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. Oh, I forgot it's a sick pouch, not a sick pouch. It's so sick. It's gonna have so much sick in it. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Kato is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. I feel like, so they kind of like implied this before, but I feel like there's like multiple Tokyo residential complexes, because like I remember, I think it was like Emo or something. He's like, that's kind of weird that I've never seen you people before. It's like, yeah, you would think even if the Tokyo residential complex is pretty big, it's like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll encounter some of these people at some point. So maybe it's like there's multiple Tokyo residential complexes? They're all from like a different one or something? Which would be interesting. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Persuasion mission. Say the right thing to Tsubasa. She shares her words and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing left button twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right response, it'll go up. Okay. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again. Okay. Whoa. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and...
Perfect. Yay.
Just use that sick bag.
Why do you say it like that? Just use that sick bag. What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew, spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else.
Ah,
You can puke whenever you need to.
you don't need to be afraid anymore. Ah,
Oh, it's great. So, how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that's now is not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with
But-
you.
I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach.
ah.
I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I
Well,
puked
how
in
come now
public.
is not the time to say
Like,
that's a cool
How
nickname?
someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would happen again.
I'll puke with you.
They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
Oh, I didn't do it in time. Oh, I didn't realize. Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I am way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders. Tsubasa is terrified of being teased and ostracized by others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her. Okay, so I just do it again.
You want to know my nickname? It was
Okay.
Pukette. Do you know how, like, or it was hard each. That's why to live and eat. That's why I think that if I puke, they would be repulsed.
I'll pick the
and-
one that says I'll puke with you. Yeah.
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about?
Ah,
If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
they're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
I don't think you should do that, but thanks for the thought, Takumi. Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then, suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gone through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Yes. It's yellow. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I tried my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled.
Ah,
I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely.
Ah.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I found a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Currently, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takemaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place where they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kadoa is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? Her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
I see.
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs.
That's enough.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look
I'll
after
click the last one. Okay, I got it good. I think the I
really
see
nice.
is maybe the best one.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh, do I have to click this? Ah, shit, I didn't click it in time. But I bet that dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school without a tie on the street anyway. Then what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. He still needs one more push. Tsubasa, tell me again about your grandpa's workshop. Okay, I could do this. I didn't realize there was only one
Because of the way
statement.
I am, machines. I'd get. Of course, I failed a lot. Start. No matter how much. Even when his granddaughter was a.
Your grandpa.
Yeah, he's a. My dream. I want to protect the place that.
Okay, I will select this one.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters to us most. Friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way! It's pink! Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But. Can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
We protect what matters to us both.
And protect
Together.
what matters most to us together.
Well. Yay! Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa in his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Yay, we convinced her successfully. Let's see. Phew, I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Tako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. He just had like a bunch of sandwiches in his room. He's like, alright, time to bring it over. Oh my god, this place is a dump. Jesus Christ, dude. Why would I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyways? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer than that? I'm telling you, I can't. Can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fighting these monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Stop a couple of screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex go down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't! Struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home! Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight! If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money! Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for! Give me a fat stack of bills! We'll talk. Honey, let me all you want. Care about what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not going to pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoot! Shoot! Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Damn, okay, is there even money in the school? Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our back. I can't pay him in money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value? No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. Okay, let's see where everyone's located. Gotta be. Yeah, I can never figure out directions in this area. I'm extremely bad with figuring out how to get other shit. Oh, Takumi, look what I found! What's that? A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found it out of a hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade! It must be my lucky day! Just think about how much easier I can do my cutting! Yo! Darby swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hall. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Okay, well I guess she's not any help. Anyone else? Let's talk to Hotspot. Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. The big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. I like how Takemaru is the one that just knows all of these things about these characters. Like, he just interacts with them. I don't even know if he's friends with them, but he just knows things. That's kind of cool. Alright, where the hell is... Oh, he's in the classroom. I see. Hello, Eito. It's a present for Gaku. What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his taste. Let's see. We can talk to Hideko. See what she will say. I peeked into the war room and saw Hideko typing something on a computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing here, Hideko? I'm looking over the footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. But they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sire said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. So he likes money, so it's like, kill the invaders to get money. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothing, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he doesn't seem like no amateur. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Sewing kit. Do I have the materials to make this? A sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. If the place daughter we found was a surgical facility, they might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, that might work in place of cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Daughter show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Well, that sounds convenient. Oh my god, my computer's gonna die. No. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this. Did you go find more scalpels for my clothes? You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's presents, Daughter? That's not what she said. Hold on. Transcription. You'll find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? You need to look for materials to make Gaku's presents, Daughter? Okay, let's see if I can figure out a way to plug this in. Yeah, I think I just don't. For some reason, the monitor I'm using isn't charging my computer, even though it usually does. It's a bit odd. Alright, I'm back. I just plugged in my computer, and I also had to do some screen resizing for a bit. I think it should be fine now. But I just won't be able to read chat, I guess. Oh well. Alright. Where's my monitors? Alright, let's go. Okay, take me to the hospital, Daughter. Yo-ho-ho! Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost! Alright. Not too far away. Oops, I went the wrong way. You find a bit, there's a loose cable. Look for the circuit breaker. I'm not getting electrocuted here. And a large jar. Flip it over. chance? Oh, fabric chance. That's 20. Interesting. Which way was it again? Okay. You see a bird flying overhead. Let's chase after it. Move 1 space forward. Get red crystal.
Yes!
Okay. You explore an abandoned building. There's a loose cable. Let's look for a circuit breaker again. I'm not getting electrocuted. Let's examine the tree. God damn it. No, I got stung on the hand.
This looks good.
You see a mummy. Let's give it a proper burial. Suddenly you notice a red gem at your feet. Was it a gift from the mummy?
This
Free
looks
shit.
good.
So like what? Okay, I guess I didn't need to do that. I didn't realize I could have just like walked right over it. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home now? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Yono games. Yeah, that's so dumb of me. Alright, now we can make the sewing kit. Nice.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. It doesn't matter how many times you come over. I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me was a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you could just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can get a chance to talk to you someday. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? It's persuasion time! Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
It's because I'm freaking terrified!
I get dragged to this completely insane
You're
place,
such a chicken.
and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed
Yeah,
to
that'll
do?
be great if I
What
call you
even
the
are
chicken.
these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You could
Seems
make
like you're the
bank.
ones with a few screws loose.
I'll click that. Perfect.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money?
Ah,
According to Hideko, every invader you beg nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way! So you're saying that this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. He loves money. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's go through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but... Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I gladly risked my life, no, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then... what if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders? And all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be safe too. Isn't this a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? I told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in the group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up! You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex?
I don't know, like 5?
17.
Oh, even
I was
worth that many.
working 24/7, 365
That's
days
a
a
lot
year.
of jobs.
I worked every day
I could barely
until I
find
was
one
about
job
to
for myself.
collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no
How long
way I'm
have you
gonna
been
help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever.
Save your siblings.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takimaru told me, you're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. The complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he just abandoned his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting! What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it takes me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, 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 die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Okay. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? He went through the same hardship. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once.
This is how
They
kids
just
are.
complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd
He's on
stay
the
up all
wall.
night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die!
Whoopsie daisies, that was the bad
Enough
choice.
already!
That's what society gives me what I own. I turned it into a piece of trash because society sucks. Well, society's fault, not mine. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Okay, well, I didn't know if that was the last option, so I'll try it.
The reason I was and despite all that, if any, I must have mended their clothes without their
I kinda
little
wanna try this. You
parasites
sound
that
like a
drained me
mom,
of my.
actually. Oh, whoopsie daisies.
You sound like a mom.
Gaku, calling a mom. Mom, be a rich, nurturing beauty who will give me all the chicken tendies I want. Chicken tendies. He is a little child. There's nothing. Okay. Let's. It might be one at the end.
The reason every time, and despite all that, they treated. If any, I must have mended their clothes. If it weren't, damn it! Just duck the invaders can. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh, I just needed to let him talk. Damn it, die! They can all die! They all deserve to die! They all should just die. But then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying.
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, it'd be better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks! Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
Dude, Tugui said that like so like, I don't know, man, he just spat it out like, just fight for your kids. Kinda based. Yay, we got him to do stuff. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. Still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Okie dokie. Oh, it's day 15 already.
Get ready, prepare to be ready to give your life.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would just be another morning. But then... who could that be? Who's at the door? I opened up the door and welcomed my guests inside. Oh, it's Danabi. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces of butter into... Just kidding! You fit Danabi!
Hi!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hideko sent me on important business. Mistress Hideko? She wants you and me and Takemaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister! Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hideko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Mistress Hideko, huh? Guys, is this Yuri? Hideko and Danabi Yuri? Danabi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hideko wants to discuss that test she mentioned? Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Okay. Cafeteria. You're all here. You bet we are! I got the room all up, just like you told me, why is she panting like a dog, guys? I can see that. You did an admirable job. You did an admirable job, Donity. Mistress Tracy. Did something happen between these two? It's totally Yuri, guys. This is my 100-line Yuri. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want a report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your hemo-anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hideko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen! How could anyone not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takemaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. Bro, he's like such a softie on the inside where he's like, yeah, I don't punch. I don't just punch it's like if I want to punch something, I'll punch myself. And also like violence doesn't solve all problems and stuff. He's like, you would think he's like the typical like bad boy puncher dude. He's like, yeah, I'll punch anyone who gets in my way. And he does have like a sliver of that, but then he's also very like, he understands how society functions, which is very, I like that about his character. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping really, that Hideko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that. Even if I'd managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. Looking. I don't know where any of their rooms are. I think they're in the back. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, that deadline Hideko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I could work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. Me staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up with someone like me. I feel like I have to work on like differentiating like Gaku and Shoma's voices, because right now it's more just like Gaku's a little more excitable than Shoma, where Shoma's just like a little sadder, but they kind of have like the same tone, like the same intonation. So I don't know if I should like. I feel like I should maybe change like Gaku's voice to be like a little lower if I, because I feel like Shoma's is like at the right pitch. I think Gaku's could be a little bit lower. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Alright, let's talk to Kako. It's Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Mother dear, is that... Oh, it's you talking to me. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Guys, why was she thought it was Ema, right? And she was like very hesitant and also like looked like she was about to jump to an excuse. Interesting dynamic. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ema and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess it's that then. Thank you for coming over. Okay. Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Alright, Eva. This is Ema's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. What do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ema, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh, right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hideko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is that strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Okay. Ema waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Which is like my first thought was like, he's just gonna threaten to kill people if, like, he leaves or something. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? Who's here? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Ito. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you. You know about Hideko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hideko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of him. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hideko is hiding something from us. If I pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hideko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with a strange transformation was certainly stronger than any foes he'd come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there. But Hideko spoke about there being war as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hideko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. But that wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put right pressure on her. We can even make her step down as leader. What? If Hideko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically deciding we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hideko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us, if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. There's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hideko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you talking to me, and you have quite a way with words, so... so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hideko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hideko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor, alone. Would you mind coming with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Alright, is Hideko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. We'll see what she says, I guess. I can feel my throat slowly dying on me. Eito said Hideko was in a leisure lounge. What could she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi over there! Eito pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out the shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course... Ugh, of course this would happen.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right! We wouldn't! That's to say, we didn't!
Don't worry, Hideko, they're as gay as they can get.
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watch Yuriko make her way towards the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later? It took her half an hour to get changed? Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well. There's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hideko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. We figured it out from some of the stuff you said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hideko. Now that Siri's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore. Bro, freaking Ato professional gaslighter over here. It's like, oh yeah, it'd be a real shame if we weren't able to fight the invaders anymore, which I know you really want to fight the invaders, right, Hideko?
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know about something about this war. If I have to answer then. Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room? Or how they choose who to send here? Hold on, can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way. Ding dong bing bong.
Headies. You never know when. Well then.
I guess we're doing this tomorrow. The nighttime announcement, I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you, Hideko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone else hears this before. It's best that everyone hears this first take. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice. Besides, I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth is, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept a secret from you this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I never really thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hideko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hideko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hideko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. Okay, I wonder what it is. Bet she's gonna tell us. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hideko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. So I can fresh up. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Whoa, we're at day 16! I've checked all around the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked at a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hideko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she'd been hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hideko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside our room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. Bro, what if like Ima kidnapped her and is like holding her hostage or something? Was it outside to the school? After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hideko was gone, vanished, without a trace.
Ah!
Where'd you go, mistress? It's safe to say she isn't anywhere on the school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible, I mean... All fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. And where the hell is she? Why'd you pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hideko was hiding somewhere from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sirei. You mean we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that. You're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight her leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right? Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Sumida. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste. So you were gonna put some moves on Hideko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that. I don't know where to start. But we've got more important things to worry about right now. If we don't do anything, if you didn't do anything to Hideko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we found no Siri, no Hideko, it'd be a total crap fest. I try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again?
Hey!
Yeah, That's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hideko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Ding dong, bing bong.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to... You never know when the invaders will, then. Yeah, good.
This is terrible. It felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hideko, and now she's gone. She could have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Hey, Takumi, it's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest too. If there's another crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hideko will come back like nothing ever happened, and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow, like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Any time things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? I wonder where she could be. If she turns up dead, I swear to God. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hideko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. Then we split into groups and checked outside, everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious to me now that Hideko wasn't going to show up out of nowhere. She disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day, we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Well, I'm sure of that much. And where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server? She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace her with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Yes? What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kaku? It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh? Hideko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that include a way to get out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right. None of you even consider that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron, this is Hideko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? I guess. I did not want to talk to you. What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this appearance and the last one. Hideko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sirei could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, That would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? What? Since the course recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. And it could be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, Sister Dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Yuriko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Oh, whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiriko would never went off and abandoned us, and she wouldn't let any Sikaran invaders do her any good. But she let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Dodemi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiriko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. A game theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility. You explained yourself well enough, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all. Ding dong, bing bong.
You never know. Well then.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiriko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to look like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're definitely not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we could shove the parts in the Revive-O-Matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little run. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death, a few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiriko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiriko, and how and why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiriko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiriko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours, or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was so dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. It's that mysterious ghost again. What the?
You! What are you doing here?
I can barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hideko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you...
Oh, the alarm.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense
that's
mode
not good.
initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. Damn it, not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to deal without Hideko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? I'm trying to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. To the war room. Oh, don't let that. That alarm means the invaders are coming, right? They're going to be here soon. I'm so sorry. I'm so scared I can't move an inch. I think that's fine. The war room. Takumi, it's an attack! We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with! I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too. Bastards could have held up until morning. Is it just the four of us though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers! You should just embrace the bloodlust already! I'll just have to make do with what we've got. I guess so. I wish Hideko was here though. Wish all you want, it won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong even without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex. Back to Kadoa. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. I'm gonna get so much EXP. Right, of course. This is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
Great time for me to take a I won't have to talk as much during the fighting, thank God. I needed this. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, there's another one? No.
Damn! These guys are caught above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hideko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army.
Now we've got to deal with 2 of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Hey, let's see if we can do this. Alright, what does this thing do? Details unknown. Thanks. Okay, well.
Here we go! Hi-ya!
How do I switch to the other side? Do I just move my mouse? Oh, I can just move my mouse over here. Okay, wow.
Full throttle!
Here we go. Ready when you are. All right.
If I could do anything,
I'm ready whenever.
I guess this one.
Here we go. Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me.
Let's do it to it!
I'm ready whenever.
Seriously depressing. Despawn or something!
Alright, let's see what this does.
So annoying!
Yes, leave it to me.
It's killing game time! Stab, stab, stab! Piece of cake!
How do you do it? Okay, I can do this.
Let's give it to him! Eat this! Let's freaking go!
Let's go.
There!
Okay,
Full throttle!
Here we go.
okay. I mean, it doesn't have that much. Maybe like the conditions like you
Let's
have to
freaking
defeat
go!
them both at once, I guess.
I've got this.
I'll go. Alright, select Alec. There we go.
Fine. Go away! Totally wrecked!
I'm ready whenever.
No. I feel like it might be like some condition where it's like you have to defeat them at the same time.
I guess it's my turn.
Here we
Or like on the
go!
same turn. So if I go.
My turn. Say when. Harder.
Oh, what is this?
Ready when you are. There. I've got this.
Oh, but I didn't even get the other one.
So did we win? Or what?
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
Oh, it's totally that you have to beat them at the same time. Bro, I was trying to do that! I was trying to do that.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
What's going on? Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the
Oh,
other
you have
revives
to
it.
defeat them. Bro, I was literally trying to do that. And then what is...
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
Just kill them at
If
the
we
same
can
time.
beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
What a drag.
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
Another one.
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
There's a third one? Bro, what the hell?
Now there's 3 of them? We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
It's a great time for Gaku to cross and do something. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. It's a great time.
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
Ah, seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks! But we're dead if we lose here, right? And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list. If this is what it takes to stop that, then
Oh,
I'll
he's
fight
wearing the
too!
Keita heels. Bro, that's actually gonna slay up Gaku. Him wearing the heels.
Gaku! You came after all!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me. If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revival machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito? I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these two in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay.
He's so
Now that
proud.
they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future. Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
God, he's so cheesy. God, he's so cheesy. Alright, well, I wonder what these two do.
I'm taking the wheel.
After the support fighters, specializing in mobility and movement options. Their special skill, special mechanic, prevents fatigue regardless of omni-action. Oh, that's nice. Every deadlight fires an attack, inflicts might attack -1, accelerates, buffs ally movement, heals fatigue and adds move. Plus 10 to all eyes. Damn, okay. And
Just watch me.
the mid-range attack is a specialist in taking down many enemies at once. He automatically gains +1 attack +1 when the voltage meter is 100% or more. Specialized. Interesting. After selecting a skill, select the green space to move your character or attack. Doing this means you can select your target after moving, making it useful for long-range attacks to allow you to keep your distance. Okay, so select a green space. Okay.
Let me at him. Let him loose.
Okay.
I'll show you what's up.
Leave it to me. I'll protect
Thanks,
you.
dude.
Locked and loaded.
Prepped and ready.
Alright.
Get the hell out of my way. You saw that, right?
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna skip.
Rev it up!
It's a little. It's like I kind of suck at moving. Oh god. Okay.
Let's go!
That works.
I'm spent.
All out of gas.
We better get moving. You're in the way! All well and good.
Let's do it to it! Hi-ya!
Okay. I have 3 left.
Let's freaking go!
Leave it to me.
Oh, nice. I can do this.
Let's roll!
Okay, we're at 200% voltage. I'm like, should I use
Let's
it?
freaking go!
Here, maybe I'll...
Rev it up! Let's do this!
Defensive stats?
Come get it!
Get rid of this.
Rev it up!
Oh, no, I don't want to, because I kind of want to...
All an ass!
I want to
Here
move again.
we freaking go! Let's do this!
I want to end my turn. I guess I will. Oh, this
Don't screw with me! All out of gas!
okay, we have all It's okay, everyone's fine. Okay, where are we?
All an ass!
Ready when you are.
Take this!
Frick, I didn't mean to kill one of them.
Got it!
I don't think I can kill them all, unless I use a special attack. If I use a special attack, I can kill them all, I think.
Let me handle it. Just watch me.
Whoa. Interesting spread pattern. I think I can use them all.
I'll hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
Okay, I need to kill this one.
I guess
can
it's
do
my turn.
Let's go!
Can I, like... Okay, I defeated all of them in the same turn. Which I think is good. Yes, yes, it worked. It worked. Okay. yourselves out of here, poos. I swear to God, if they survive. And they gotta come back. There's one Treehorn now. The fact that they created their own, like,
Confused? What's next? A giant mech?
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
tinted windows, yeah.
That's great.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now.
That's good, Aja.
When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. We're a team! Let's do this, everyone! With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do!
He like immediately gets snagged up.
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
Okay. Okay, the wind condition is to annihilate the enemy boss. So I think I don't have to take on one at all.
I'll show you what's up.
I'm good whenever.
Let's take that.
Don't try to stop me.
Just watch me. Let him loose! Let me at him! Hey, there! I'll show you what's up. Bang, bang, bang! Yes!
We
Wait,
better
can I
get
move
moving.
here? Oh, I guess it's like I still should defend this area, just so.
Here we go!
Ow. That beautiful get that. Yeah, oh god, Ethan. When an enemy uses a charge skill, purple warning spaces will appear. So don't stand that. You can stop it from reducing armor.
I'm taking the wheel.
Let's freaking go! Get the hell out of my way!
Ready when you are.
Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang!
Okay, I do need to get rid of them. Maybe I'll just let A touch it.
My body!
Maybe honestly it's a better idea to just let him
No
back.
way forward but through! Carry on without me, everyone.
Yeah, because I got 2 of them done, and he was at 3. I'm sorry, but man, he wasn't doing anything.
Let's give it to him.
Let's go.
Hauling ass. Let her rip. Knocked it out of the park. Rev it up.
I've got this. There. All right.
Oh, it's 300%.
Let's give it to him.
Let's boost.
I'm all fired up. Full throttle. Ah! Oh yeah. Let's do this. Eat this. Knocked it out of the park. Full throttle.
If there's anyone else I should look after, you know? So we get food on. I mean, I guess
watch me.
Good expander.
Mow him down! Let me at him! I got a good feeling about
Always
this!
boost him.
Let's freaking go! Let him loose!
Ow. Maybe I should worry about this side.
Here we go! Okay, okay! Despawn or something! Let's do it to it! Yeah! Uh-oh! Dead already!
That's good.
Let's freaking go.
Nice. Okay, that side's clear. Good.
I'll show you what's up.
Alright. Can I not?
Bang, bang, bang!
No, I don't want it.
Let me handle it. Too freaking good!
Move again.
Let's freaking go! Mow him down! Did you see that?
Then I'll get
Prepped
one
and
more.
ready! Bang, bang, bang!
Now I like it. No.
Did my engine die?
Okay, so there's none over here. There's none over there. I just have to figure this one out. Okay.
Locked and loaded!
Let me at him! Hey! Let me handle it. Let it loose! You saw that, right? Just watch me.
I'm taking the wheel!
Does accelerate? Velocity and adds plus 10 movement element.
Take this!
Let's freaking go! Hey, thanks! Just watch me. That's what I'm talking about!
It's almost dead.
And you said it!
Oh, it healed. Oh, that's fine.
Let me handle it. Hey! Let me at him! Bang, bang, bang!
It's pretty soon.
I'll show you what's
One
up.
more,
Mow him down!
and then I'll be able to use this stuff.
Let me handle it. I'll hit chew it, all I got.
Great, okay, that wasn't that fast. Only Ato died. Which is fine. He was going to die anyways.
I'm back.
Not
Sorry
that-
for the wait.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Oh, it's a cool.
Did we win?
Yeah, I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
Your murder execute.
This one. I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
At least I say that, but
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
ah, so we get to make someone do it. I don't know, man. You know what? Let's just have fun.
I guess I've got no choice.
Might as well. I'll try to let them all do it at some point so it's distributed evenly.
This is it. You're finished.
It's like the way they make it, it seems like you are killing a person. The way they like they react to it. So it'd be very interesting if like, you know, the whole thing was like the invaders are actually people. Special attack, +1. Yay! Oh, I only got a B rank, boo. No, I think it's because my defense rate was really bad this time. Alright, let's see. Oh, my alarm's about to go off. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Well, that was fun. Phew, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something.
Hey!
Hey, I got something to say to you two! Takemaru came stomping up and slammed his head on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong! You were great out there! Thanks! We could have won that battle without you! And your class weapons were so freaking badass! You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometimes, Gaku! I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you! Shoot the enemy, not me! That goes for yours too, Tsubasa! You were drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of off-road stunt rally! Really? Thanks. Most people don't know how good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. I'm not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. You need to go lie down for a few minutes. Alright, this calls for a celebration! Let's fire up the rational mannequin! On second thought, it's late, and I'm Pete. Let's do it tomorrow instead. Yeah, it's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man, things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. That would be very convenient. I'm like, man, I could be doing so many things right now, but I'm sleeping instead. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. Phew. The moment I got back from my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiruko, or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. Sleepy time. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Day 18. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but ow, ow, ow. My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mass of muscle pain. I guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday had put so much strain on my body. Our previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. It's past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way toward our usual meeting place, my back hunched over like an old man's. Old man Takumi. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw. Oh,
Good morning,
they're all
Takumi.
so tired.
How are you feeling today?
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Or Kaku lying on the floor.
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
Congratulations on another win, everybody! Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Rational-matic, bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have. And for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but put this cute on. How come you're being so nice today, Yuma? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all had the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. If the invaders launched another attack while you were in this state, we'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that. You're gonna jinx it. It probably won't happen that soon. There will be another attack. Last night proved they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of what our next battle's gonna be. My rotten blood just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we going to do from here on now? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. What's this about our future plans, Zeito? First, we lost Sire, and now it looks like Hiruko isn't coming back either. So, should we keep looking for her, or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks! You're going to make everyone paranoid! Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Siri and Hiruko both knew something about this war, and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? It's not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, is it really still gonna happen without Siri here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Siri must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Maybe something Siri told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes. They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks though. At least before we had some hope of finding the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting the school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So, I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I doubt something will happen on the 100th day. As to whether that will include us going home, all we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home.
Yeah!
I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind. Money, honor, women, they're all mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me will get their just desserts, and the world will enter a new era, me leading the way. We're starting to sound like a supervillain now. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria, eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. Ugh, this really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just laid there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's better, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by. Day 19! Give it up for day 19! Ding dong bing bong.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine!
Why is he like on a treadmill, like a bicycle?
Get ready for your 19th day of active service. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Wookie. Ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. He probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. Now he's getting worked about it now. I guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Oopie. New areas. Which one is the new area? Which one? I guess it'd be where people are. So there's a new training. Oh hey, Takumi. You came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about this update to the VR training machines all about. Looks like they had some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kind of fun. You want to jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takimaru seems like a competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if you got really into it. New VR training modes, yay! Oh, I can't exit. I was like, I'm gonna try to upgrade something. What does Emo have to say? Oh, it's so much quieter without Siri or Miss Shizuhara around. And the atmosphere is so relaxed now that nobody's pressuring the non-fighters to fight anymore. I guess everything worked out for the best after all. For you, maybe. Let's see. Oh, the library. Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful! They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even the TRC's library. How about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books are my refuge from the world. Ito doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped him bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? If you think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation, you're going to be disappointed. I don't read or watch TV or play video games or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So is it only books here? Nothing extra like the gift-o-matic in the rec room? I don't think so. Although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides on combat techniques, military strategy, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Ato. Reading study. Whoa. So we can read? Alright. Let's see. And then the garage. Ooh, why is there a fire? It's like a small smelting area. Oh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this! Isn't it awesome? And that over there. And wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh! I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place is everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do this stuff. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have to gear up and running faster than you say. Methylcyclopentadietide manganese tricarbonyl. Well, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could be this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started! Who wants to be first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul, just let me tweak it a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skills development. Ooh. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. I think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Which means free time? Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. Okay, never mind, we're just going back to sleep. I let out a long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I waited for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form, not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy, in relative peace and comfort. 20.
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. Yawn his fancy outfit again. Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. I guess I'm here first today. Well, stranger things have happened. I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. I sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Oh, hello Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. You're making it sound like we woke up to Jesus Christ. The yaoi writes itself. I don't even have to do anything. Guys, we woke up to go. Whoa. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking. The others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little bit of both. We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free reign with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least, not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? How you do it, Takumi? I think you do a wonderful job. Me? You gotta be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others. You always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle the responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, right? Right, we'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Eito. Guys, they're so gay. They're so fucking gay. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. Together. And then we talked in our rooms. Together. No Siri, no Hideko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now, and after all the sleeping I've been doing, I'd prefer to do something active today. Free time! We can look at the new stuff. Library. You can raise the grade. Oh, you can raise the grade of your choice. I don't have enough pick one, right? Interesting. That's nice. Let's see. Alright. What should we do? I kinda curious about. Well, I don't know if I want to do the garage stuff right now, but I do want to visit here so we can level up some of our skills because we haven't done it in a while. Also, I have more characters. Learn Early Strike. Allows use of intercept in battle. Wait, intercept attack all enemies in range at start of player turn. Interesting. Okay. Learn. Take this. Buff allies and gain voltage. Oh, that's pretty good. I would like to develop this, please. Oh, so all characters can learn intercept? Oh, I can learn this skill too. Impact stab. Unleash a powerful close range stab attack. And ignores armor. Deal damage. I guess I might as well just level them all up. I have enough. Eat this. Deal damage to an enemy in front and decreases their movement. Inflicts move -3 on target. Alright. Stay with me. Debuffs movement within a large area. Inflicts move -3 on target. Interesting. Learn Jury. Attack diagonally. And then flight +2. Oh, he can learn Counter Strike instead of Early Strike. Allows use of counter. Oh, so if he gets hit. Oh, that's convenient. And then his last yell. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. The Core attack plus 2 okay. Early strike allows use of intercept battle. And then he can learn counter strike, which makes sense. Alright, and I can also upgrade impact. Might as well. Let's upgrade this. Oh, I'm out of this thing. Whoops. Alright, let's do towards the garage. Armory, rec room. On the first. Oh, it's right here. Last weapon modifications? You've come to the right place! Okay, so what do these actually do? Actually, anything? I don't know. Cause wait, is it not the same as upgrading in here? Is this not the? Is it just the same area? I don't know. Maybe she can do something else with it. Anyways, I guess we can do the VR train. Combat members, and I can earn a bunch of BP. Yes. Alright. Cool. Oh, it's Hideko. Wow. I guess she's just a simulation. There's a lot of characters.
Let's freaking go!
Okay, both allies and gain voltage.
Don't go too crazy!
Save my ass!
Just watch me!
Let's give it to him!
Ready when you are.
So what is impact? Okay, so impact slash just does more. Actually, I want something to much more.
Take this! Rev it up!
Here we go. Got it.
Let me handle it. Get the hell out of my way!
Oh, wait, they're all the way at the back? I didn't even know they were here. Bro, I didn't even see them. I didn't even know they
Hauling ass.
existed.
Let her rip! Oh yeah!
Bro, I literally didn't even know they were over here. What the hell?
Locked and loaded! It's Kelly game time!
I'm ready whenever. You're in the way!
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, leave it to me. Allow me to trim down their nub. Got it! Nice!
Let's do it to it! Take this! Leave it to me! How's this?
I
I guess it's my turn.
Pretty large. I know better. I was the.
I'm taking the wheel.
A little bit big over here.
Rev it up! All out of gas. Yeah, it's just a scratch.
We need to regroup.
I could barely.
My turn.
Just
Okay,
watch me.
let's try crazy shot, I guess.
Hey! Did you see that?
That works.
Let me handle it. Get the hell out of my
These
way!
guys.
Can't slow me down.
Let's freaking go! Mow him down! You saw
He's a
that,
little
right?
convenient, I won't lie. He's a little nice out.
I still got gas.
Okay, I think I'm fine.
It ain't over yet. Eat this!
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go back over here. Oh, good.
It's not over yet.
Here, let's
I'm
see.
good whenever. How's this? Leave it to
Here,
me.
we'll boost Hemo Anima.
Keep it coming. I'm taking the wheel. Ready when you are. Hi-ya!
Great, that
Let's keep it up. Locked and loaded. Leave it to me.
Yay.
My body.
Well, I think he's safe one for now. I'll just put him over here so he's not in very much danger. Alright, let's see. Wow. Okay.
Locked and loaded. Hi-ya!
Okay, well that works.
I can keep going.
Okay, let's get
Here we
this
go.
going. Let's see, what's going on over here?
That ain't nothing.
This deals damage with decrease of their movement. Nice.
I'll show you what's up.
Here we go.
Take this.
I guess I'll end my turn. I think Yucky Bar is dead.
Damn it.
I guess I
Retreat!
should have used it. Whoops. Oh, Beethoven's
We
outside.
better retreat.
Let's go.
Time for battle.
Let's freaking go! Let him have it!
My turn. How's this? Time for battle. Alright, let's get started.
My turn.
I guess what I can do is,
I'm
yeah,
good
maybe
whenever.
I'll just use the special attack.
Ready when you are. Let's ride.
Whoa, it misses.
Felt that one, didn't you?
That worked.
Here we go. Stab, stab, stab. Piece of cake.
Alright. Then we'll move back here.
Now then, to business. Time for battle. Time to move.
Hit on him.
Show me your insides!
Well, that worked.
Don't let up!
Let's do this!
Alright, that wasn't too bad. I killed 2 people. Killing more people gives me more points. So in reality, I did pretty well. Alright, free time again. Wait, so is the garage really just like a different modifications button? We can level it up now. Nice. I need science. I need social studies versus. Okay, let's go to the library, I guess. Library. And then we can increase our science. Investigation, insect metamorphosis, technology, biosphere. Let's do this one. I'll try reading this book today, Biosphere of the Tokyo Residential Complex. Are you familiar with something called a bottle aquarium? It's an interior design piece made by filling an empty bottle with water, plants, and sand, introducing live specimens inside before sealing it shut. The specimens trapped in the bottle live their lives in this tiny world, propagating and ultimately dying. You could say that the bottle is a world of its own, and the longer it is kept, the more unique a biosphere it will develop. That is a general summary of bottle aquariums. Now, I would like to ask the dear reader this. What is the biggest bottle aquarium in the world? It's something you all know very well. There's no need to keep you in suspense. The answer is the Tokyo Residential Complex in which we all live. We have lived for generations in this giant bottle aquarium, constructing a new, totally unique biosphere. Ecologically speaking, we are not descendants of the Japanese people, but rather Tokyo Residential Complex sites with our own. I closed the covers. Things were getting too complicated to follow. Interesting that they all just have lived there for a long ass time, I guess. Reading this book increased their technology by 5. Yeah, our science went up. Neil, today was pretty productive. I should come back and read another book from this shelf sometime. Reading the same book twice during the reading study will be enough to finish the book completely, greatly increasing the corresponding grade. Once fully read, the effect of the book would decrease. Be sure to balance your reading with other student activities and giving gifts. Interesting.
Heady soldiers. You never know. Well then.
Alright.
Huh?
There's the nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do, and my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says it turned in. Wow, he's such a good kid, not staying up late at night. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Okay, I think I will end the stream here at day 21. I feel like a lot of things have happened today. At least this stream, at least. Discovered a lot of different happenings, like Hiroko disappearing and stuff. We had another big boss battle, and also Tsubasa and Gaku are here now, which is nice. I think their kits are pretty interesting, I will say as well. lots of supportive abilities. So yeah, I will be ending the stream now. Goodbye, everyone.